Hello, everyone. This is William with Believe Unlimited coming to you today. Today, I have a special message that I was encouraged to share from a good friend, somebody that I experienced a profound experience with. And it's all about understanding that we have the voices that talk to ourselves in our heads, and we have that voice that encourages us, tells us that we can do it, and we believe in ourselves, and we can do anything, and we believe all of that at about 5 years old. And by about 9, we believe we can do most things, and we believe that we can do what we know we're good at, and we can do it. And then we get into middle school and high school, and it gets even harder to believe that we can do whatever we want to do. And then we get into the world, and we start working and start doing other things that we're not comfortable with. And along the way, a lot of times we run out of those things that we believe we can do. And we slide into and accept those things that we're okay at and that we barely get by on. And I guess this is what it is. And we inside intrinsically know that there's more to life. There is more for us. There's more for me. I can be better. I can do more. And the doubts and the negative self-talk of all those people in our lives that have shared with us that we weren't good enough, that we didn't stand behind our word and do what we said we were going to do. And we were made fun of the fact that we had dreams and we wanted to accomplish something. And we have so many voices out, even our own, but so many others that play over and over in our heads that we're not enough, that we weren't gifted with a skill that is something that is powerful in this world, and that we're just not that good. I've been told so many times, it would be in the hundreds and hundreds of times, that I'm no good, that I'm bad, that I'm insufficient, that I'm incapable, that I'm not enough. And then my own voice has come in and confirmed that over and over and over again. And then one day, greatest event that ever happened in my life is that I was handed divorce papers. Now, it's only the greatest event in my life 12 years later, because it truly was the worst event I've experienced. But through the fighting back, through the looking into myself and recreating me, recreating who I am, and digging down and finding out who I am, I've found those voices. I've found those times when I believed in me again. And they were so small at the beginning. And what I did was I continued to do that, and continued to say that, and continued to reinforce what I know that is phenomenal about me. I am a fabulous dad. I love my children and respect them and honor them, and I choose to make them a priority in my life. I'm a fabulous dad. Here's the crazy part. most people that meet me today and meet my children today would absolutely say, oh yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you can tell, I mean, they love you, you're encouraging, yeah, you're a good dad, you're great, you're good. Most people would agree with that. And you know what? It's true. And I can live into that and I can believe in that because I've worked really hard to be there and to be that for my children, to uplift them, to give them opportunities to grow and believe in themselves, and to help them become the best version of themselves they can be, and never to doubt them, but always believe in them. And what I've found is so many times I've been dragged back to the things that I'm not good enough or I'm not enough of. And I had the understanding that you might know some great things about me. You might actually know some bad things about me. In fact, there's a handful in this world that think I'm kind of a jerk. And they're right. In the moment that I was with them and in the connection of where I was at, I was a jerk to that person. I admit it. They perceive me as being a complete jerk, and it's true. But it's not who I am. And I know who I am. I'm full of love, and I love to encourage and uplift other people. That's who I am. But I've been the jerk. I've been the, whatever you want to call me. I've been that person in events, in moments of time. And none of those match who I am. And there's a lot of people that think I'm a great person. Had a great experience with me. The thing is it's not what they see in me or what they believe of me. Because every single person that I have ever interacted with or ever known knows something about me. They may even know me as being great and amazing, and yet I still slipped and they thought I was a jerk in that moment. So they know the good and they know the bad. But here's the crazy part. Here's the part that I can choose to allow it to affect me, or I can choose to believe what's true about me. I just don't know some of the good stuff of me. I just don't know some of the bad stuff about me. As an individual, you and I individually, we know every single horrible, despicable, terrible thing that we've ever done. We know every single one of them. And there's a list of all of those things. And that list may not be growing anymore, but there was a time where it was bigger than the good part of us. Maybe it was, maybe it never was for you. But that big list doesn't matter. Those events, a lot of them were only experienced so that I could be true to myself and know that that isn't who I am. I can't stand and yell at somebody and be true to who I am, even though I've done it. It was an event that was outside of me. And those events do not define who you are. We have a choice of defining who we are. And when we choose not to find ourselves, but to create ourselves and consciously, deliberately make choices of who we want to be and show up in this world, we get to be phenomenal in this world. And we can take our wisdom from those we surround us and become better, and then surround ourselves with better and more passionate people that are growing and moving as we grow and move. And association is key, always is. So when we're doubting ourselves and we're feeling frustrated and we're feeling like we're not enough, or maybe it's just not going to work for us this time, or we have to remember that we are the one that are in control. And all of those events, all of those stories about when we were a horrible person, when we did wrong to other people, when we fell short of who we truly are, those are only events that help us to refocus and choose where, who, and what we want to be in this life. And the gift is in the choice. Because you're right. You can listen to all those thoughts. You can listen to those. Or you can listen to the thoughts that help you move forward. So my message to you is, choose your thoughts carefully, choose your association carefully, and choose to be everything that is in you to become. And I want you to remember that you are awesome. So you stay awesome.